Dude, don't ask me to read this shit. We're like, tonight is like international night on the Metal Archives. I swear to God. Welcome back to the Metal Archives. This is a Random Band with Cam, episode 15, and I am your host, Cam. I try to do these things as frequently as possible, but you know, I'm working on quite a few music projects right now, so pumping these out is kind of on the back burner a little bit, right? As much as I'd like this to be a weekly thing, I gotta be a little bit more realistic than that, you know. Also, as much as I am a fan of discovering new music, I'm also really committed to putting out new music myself. Gotta kind of balance that. So thank you guys for being here with me today. What am I looking for? You know, it's actually kind of changes a little bit, right? I do want something extreme. I do want something brutal. But, you know, I'm always looking for something that's unique, stands out, has great vocal work, band logos. I'm looking for sick, artwork. I know they say don't judge a book by its cover, but that's kind of what we do here. You know, sick artwork can really draw attention to your band. You know, what am I in the mood for? You know, the art might be telling of what you're looking for. So, I mean, the album artwork, the logo, the music, they all kind of go hand in hand. So without further ado, let's jump into the Metal Archives. You guys know how this works. We're going to jump over to this column. We're going to click random band. And the tradition is to listen, no matter what, to the first band we find. You know, as long as they have music that's available for us to listen to, we will. So let's jump in. Oh, okay. Ol Sonoof. I don't know. I don't know what this is supposed to say. We got symphonic black metal, active since 1996. It looks like it's just one guy, Jason Wood. I mean, I do kind of like to check out, newest material. See the artwork, interesting. I'm indifferent to the logo. It's whatever. We got some drum programming, I'm sure, but let's find this. Okay. Hold on a second. That was a pretty wild intro. Why don't we run it back real quick and listen to that fucking intro lick again? That was crazy. Okay. I did not expect this off rip. First band of the night, pulling it. I mean, listen, we're only 9 seconds in. What could go wrong? We're going to find out. Okay, we got some very tasteful guitar playing. Instantly, I mean, undeniably skilled guitar talent, right? This definitely screaming symphonic and melodic to me. Even though I don't hear like strings or anything necessarily happening, but it definitely has its own ambience. The only thing that's really falling flat for me is the drum programming. I don't think that the drum programming is necessarily heightening the music all too much. The riffs are sick. and so I'm gonna listen. I just wish the drum programming was there a little bit more. It's not whether it's programmed or not. That doesn't matter. I just think the programming itself is falling a little flat for me. Oof. God damn, okay. I did not expect this for first band pull of the night. That's crazy. Well, another thing that's falling flat for me is definitely the vocals a little bit. Even though the vocals don't really seem to be playing like a huge part in this song anyways, right? It's not crazy, just based off of this one example, I'd say it's safe to say, if this is what you're looking for, like symphonic black metal, go check these guys out. This guy out. Ol Sonuf. Sonuf? I have no fucking idea. His name is Jason Wood. Okay, go check out his shit because this guy rips, man. He rips on guitar. That's a fact. Moving on. Fuck. Should we? Fuck, dude. Malvern. Raw. Fucking raw. Depressive black metal. To me, raw is synonymous with recorded on an Android phone. It's going to be the worst capture of audio we might have ever heard. These guys are from the UK, or this guy. Fuck me, bro. That's crazy. Well, at least he's indoors rocking that look, right? Because we can't have that shit out in public. That's just embarrassing. To each their own. Whatever. I'm not trying to be mean here. But, the boring-ass logo, boring-ass artwork, at least the colors, at least there's some kind of color thing going on here where it's like, maybe a sepia or some palette. There's a palette here. So I think we try to find this. The names of the songs not sounding very good. I'm just going to click on the one with the least amount of views. 6 views. Let's run it up, guys. What the fuck? The drum kit doesn't sound like it has any reverb on it, but like the guitars are just drenched in reverb. That just doesn't make any sense, but we'll continue. This isn't metal or black metal at all yet, so something better happened here. This is definitely falling into like the avant-garde category. I can tell that the vocals were recorded on a phone. I think we can all tell that, but the guitars maybe also recorded on a phone. I'm really curious to know where this guy like drove himself to or went to like scream this where like his parents didn't hear. It's kind of embarrassing. Unfortunately, this is just not it. Malvern. This is just not it, guys. You can't seriously be like, hey, bro, I found this sick fucking band. They're called Malvern. Let me get the aux cord, bro. Let me plug this in. You're never going to believe how raw it is. No, it's believably raw. It's incredibly raw to the point where you didn't cook up anything. You know what I mean? Like, if the music was a steak, bro, it never even hit the stove. Can't eat. It's unedible. So you know what I mean? Like I'm drawing a comparison here. It's inaudible. Like you can't listen to it. Definitely going next. Thrash metal grindcore, Igni et Pharaoh, and they do have some kind of logo in here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe I'll fucking have to zoom in the edit, but Jesus Christ, there's zero effort given. Full fucking band, bass, drums, guitars, vocals, 2 vocalists in the band. Let's see if they have album artwork here. It kind of looks similar to the first band. No, we got a ski mask and some hand grenades, actually, and maybe like a fiery explosion. Looks terrible. It came out on a label. It was on a fucking 12-inch vinyl, apparently. 300 views. Okay. Surprising. Okay. This is raw. It's like a garage performance, but you know, this is about as raw as it can get, where it's still like I'd bump it. You know what I mean? I like that. Tripping? No, I don't think I'm tripping. I think that's female voices, which, you know, the style of music they're going for, it's pretty fitting. It's pretty fitting. The drummer is going off here. It's almost a shame that his drum set isn't mic'd up well. But you can hear him. You can hear some of those tom fills are pretty gnarly. So, but the fast, the skank beat that turns into a blast beat, I like that. Just a hella fast skank beat. I love that. I don't like the vocals. I don't like the vocals. I want something else from the vocals. I don't know what exactly I want, but I want something else. You know what I mean? The guitar riffs, you can tell the drummers and the guitars and shit, dude, they're vibing, man. They're really, they got some cool transitions going on here, you know, some really like syncopated stuff, and you can tell they really put a lot into the transitions. The riffs, I mean, it's not like impossible riffs to play, but it melds together well, you know what I mean? It's hard for me, maybe as an outsider to grindcore. I'm not the biggest grindcore. You know, I know the Napalm Deaths. I know some more underground grindcore and like gore grind stuff that's kind of unrelated, but this is just kind of a skank beat to me, a really fast skank beat. I think that we've yet to hear a real blast beat, which I'd like to hear. You know what I mean? Okay, very cool. Yeah, I like that. See, yeah, they're changing it up. I mean, all their songs kind of have a different hook, you know. The vocals are not sold on, right? But everything else is coming together pretty well. I mean, see, that's the thing with a grindcore or a thrash band. I mean, we're going to be relying on drums. And I'd say actually a lot of what I'm looking for on the Metal Archives is going to be heavily relying on drums. You know, that's kind of one of the first things my ear is going to be drawn towards. So, you know, this is not bad. Amor Fati. By Igni et Pharaoh. Interesting themes, drinking, fun, political issues, yuck yuck. Come on, bro. Status unknown, but the full length came out in 2008. It's safe to say this is the only, Igniate Pharaoh record you're gonna ever hear. Go next. Criminal Mosh. Okay, now we have some faces to the name. Look at these hot shots. Oh yeah, fresh out of high school. Battle vests. Sacred Reich on the fucking logo, dude. Hat, flat bill hat turned up, bro. We got them high tops. Borrowed my dad's old lawn mowing shoes. Got the fucking pre-rips in the jeans. They're from Brazil. Criminal Mosh. Themes, just political. They're just political, okay? Listen, thrash metal crossover. This is kind of up my alley a little bit. I'm looking for some thrash. They have an EP in 2008 called Violencia Explicita. Okay, let's check this out. Let's see the artwork here. I can't really see the artwork, but it's kind of that silly tongue-in-cheek. We got cartoon characters. They're chilling on the couch. Their brains are getting melted by the TV or some shit. Kind of short songs. 22 minutes. This has to be findable. Hey, we got it. Yo, dude, these guys are sick, dude. These guys are the homies. I don't know if we should do the one with the real picture, but if you guys can see that, dude, these guys look sick, bro. These guys look fucking dope to party with, so I guarantee this is going to be fun. Let's listen to this upload here. I'm really, really nervous. This could be really sick, or it could be just terrible. I mean, because, hey, if the party outweighs the writing and the music, then what are we here for? Bullet holes in the logo. Sick. That is a cool logo. I like that. Yo, they all have fucking... they all have matching tats, bro. That's crazy. That's wild, bro. Bro. Dude. Bro. They all have matching tats, dude. They all have a fucking mascot, bro. That's crazy. CM Criminal Mosh, bro. It's a fucking gang. Let's go. And the music is tight already. Let's go. Definitely stealing some IP in the fucking album cover. We got a Dawn of the Dead poster right there. Bro, they're like the Brazilian Anthrax, straight up. That's so funny. The guitarist is cracked. The guitarist is super fast. The drums can't keep up, like barely. The drummer's barely holding it together here, but it's not bad. It's a cool riff. That's so funny, bro. Oakland Raiders, suicidal hat, flipped up, brim to the sky, looking bandanas. That's so funny. Skate shoes. Oof. Hell yeah. No. This is ultra tight. Yeah, no. Listen. We listened to one track off the album, and it's ultra tight. Criminal Mosh. Man, what? Like, why did you guys only make the EP in 2008? Like, did you actually go and get yourselves locked up or something, bro? Because that'd be a shame. Like, maybe they partied too fucking hard, man, to be honest. Like, they're in Sao Paulo, bro. They must have been having so much fucking fun. I bet you they play. I mean, we saw the photos. They're playing this shit live, bro. You already know, bro. Partying down there, that's a whole different thing. I've never been down there, but Jesus Christ, I already know. I recommend this. Yeah, go check this out. This is fun. This is very much fun. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, but it's fun. It's very much like an Anthrax, you know. We got a guy named Ivan Skullcrusher. It looks like he's been in a couple of bands. Says they're still active. You know, maybe they'll get out of the slammer sometime soon and bring us some more Criminal Mosh, bro. Who knows? Going next. Getting lucky tonight, guys. What the hell? Siglos. I don't know what the fuck that means, right? But we got a fucking band from LA, Industry Plants. They're groove industrial metal. You have to be industrial metal, bro. We're from LA, dude. Fucking bring your sunglasses to the photo shoot, bro. Like, we need to like have that mystique going. Fucking embroidered jackets, you know. Hey, bro, bring your cross and your sunglasses, you know what I'm saying? Bring the chain. Also, this seems to be in Spanish. Let's check out the artwork. Mirrored image. It's not bad artwork. It's just, it's not my style, but it's not the worst. Kind of looks like a fucking Pokemon ball right there in the middle. This is kind of recent stuff. This says it came out in November of 2024. Dude, don't ask me to read this shit. We're like, tonight is like international night on the Metal Archives. I swear to God. Yo. This shit has 53,000 views, bro. I don't know if we can watch that. I kind of want to watch the music video, though. It's worth it. 53,000 views. It's worth it. Man, they're doing some fucking weird ritual voodoo bullshit that I'm just not into. This is just not my shit. Obviously, I'm a white colonizer, you know. This isn't my cup of tea. I don't really care for this kind of stuff. Whatever. Do you? If that ritual made you play some sick ass music, though, we're about to find out right now. Let's go. Yo, dude, I'm telling you, bring the fucking sunglasses to the video shoot, bro. It's bright in LA, man. Especially if you're a fucking star. Let's go. Form a line, gentlemen. Everything is triggered. No. Yeah, let's run it back. Listen to that intro. Just listen how lackluster that is. The drummer's putting in work, but let's hear the vocalist add his thing. Fuck no. Old dude, ripping. Bro, you know, it is kind of cringe when you see the guys like fucking with their iPhone in the studio, like reading their lyrics. Man, come on, bro. I don't know. Something seems doctored about all of this. I can tell you one thing. We've heard like literally 20 sicker riffs than this tonight by far. This is like one of the weakest riffs we've heard tonight, besides that one Basement Dweller raw depressive black metal band. Listen, I mean, like, who put money into this? Bro, that sucks. You're never gonna get your money back. No recoup whatsoever. No comments. No comments on this video. Comments are turned off. Well, I'm commenting now, bro. This shit sucks. This shit is weak as fuck, bro. Like, it's not even industry plant material. This is worse than that. It's boring as hell. Drums are the only thing that are like doing anything, and they're like the most oversampled things I've ever heard for like being in the studio. I was hoping for more of an organic sound. Guitar is boring. Vocals unbearable. Next. As You Drown. I knew it. Deathcore. I knew it just by looking at this photo instantly. Listen, bro. We're gonna be listening to this instantly, right? We got is this Big Lebowski shirt right here? We got Big Lebowski shirt in the band. Cool, great humor. Gauges, not a fan. Blonde dudes with beards, also kind of weird. Bloodbath shirt. This could be sick. I mean, this is a very high quality photo here. The logo is, it's a deathcore logo, but it's not the worst logo we've ever seen. Full length called Rat King, huh? This better have fucking keyboards on it, dude. I'm gonna be pissed if it doesn't. Terrible. It's like the same art that like Metallica would get. 38-minute full length on fucking Metal Blade? Really? Am I just like fucking... Do I have no idea what this is? Well, hey, listen. The last band definitely got us the copyright, so whatever. We're in copyright territory tonight, guys. I'm gonna listen to this. Whoa. I didn't have to listen to much of it to go, I don't like this, but let's skip into it a little bit. Bro, this shit sucks. I'm so glad I never liked deathcore or anything. This shit sucks. I was never a big fan of like this era of metal in general. But I can tell you one thing, guys. Maybe you let me know down in the comments. I want you to take a guess. There is one deathcore band that I love. I see them live every time they're around. Like I can't get enough. I'll give you one hint. It's not Carnifex, but take a guess down in the comments. I'll let you guys know if you get it right. But I only like one deathcore band, and As You Drown is not it. I'm so glad I fucking skipped this whole era of music. So weak. I was listening to Pantera in 2011 on repeat. We're going next. Oh my god. Okay, guys, this might be the one to end it all tonight. We found a band, brutal death metal. They're called, dare I say it, Cunt Full of Concrete. Oh, Jesus Christ. They're from Perth, Australia. Members Rapid Man and Aaron Mangano, huh? You know what? I have some critiques on the logo. I'm not even going to go into it, but it's not the best. But this already looks absolutely fucking stupid. You got a single out as new as 2024, but they also have a whole full-length album out in 2024. Kind of cool artwork. I like that. It's kind of got its own style. You can tell, hand-drawn by an artist. Excrucior Ultramortem is the name of the album here. And we've got classic songs such as Forced Rectal Cavitation. What the fuck does that mean, bro? I know English and all, but like I don't know it that well. Okay, Face Fucked. I get that one. How about Level 100 Dumb Bitch? I hope that's the one that we find. I hope that's the song that we listen to. See if we can find it. It's on Asia Slamming. You know what? We'll go to the Asia Slamming rip-off re-upload because they did that to one of my albums too. Here we go. Level 100 Dumb Bitch. Let's hear it. This is not brutal death metal. It's fucking embarrassing, bro. It's terrible. It's literally unlistenable. It's a joke to even call yourself brutal death metal. Absolutely fucking retarded. Brutal death metal has this element of I don't know, like musicianship and technical ability. This shows almost zero technical ability, right? There's like no blast beats instantly, no blast beats. That's not brutal death metal. People be fucking using the term brutal death metal way too liberally. I'm only going to do one more, so we got a death metal band next, The Howler, by Apollyon Revolt. We'll see. This band photo looks terrible. We got dreads in the band, bandanas. We got Morbid Angel shirt hiding in there. Interesting. I wonder whose grave they're on and why they decided to bring a fake skeleton to a real grave, which is in poor taste. Listen, this is in poor taste. You know, it's funny. I know a lot of people from Ohio, right? Because that's where I'm from. And yeah, you do hang out in graveyards a lot. That is a thing. So, wait. Yo, we have a fucking music video, guys. This is it. This is our last video of the night. Yo. Not bad makeup. I'm not gonna lie, they forgot his neck, but the face makeup, not bad. You know, listen, it's hard for me to even know what's happening musically because I'm so fascinated about how bad this music video is. It's funny because like the music, it sounds like, well, somebody somewhere knows what they're doing on the computer writing the music. Definitely doesn't have that live sounding feel to the music at all. It sounds very, you know, punched in, you know, recorded to a click, very clean, you know, all that stuff is great, sure. But the music video, Jesus Christ, has anybody watched a movie in their entire life? Do you like understand? I mean, listen, I'm a cinema guy. I'm a big movie buff. Movies are my thing. If I wasn't so much into music, there's a part of me that would love to be involved in the process of making films, but it just seems to me like nobody can get the music videos right. I mean, when's the last time, if ever, did we see a sick fucking music video on the Metal Archives? I don't think it's ever happened. And I mean like really sick, like, you know, it doesn't need special effects or anything. It doesn't need to be like ultra flashy, but like, you know, some like basic cinematography, some basic lighting tips. It seems like way overlit, not edited almost at all. It's like really long and dragging and like, I don't know, that's me, you know, being a little bit of a cinema snob. Sorry, I should be being more of a metal snob. But the music, I almost have to go back and like listen, but no, we'll just keep going. Okay, I have a fucking seizure. it's just not, the music just not my style at all. I would never recommend anybody to listen to this. The drums are extremely fake, by the way, too. See, that's a good shot. Terrible shot. No, terrible shot. Cool. Okay. Guys, terrible fucking music video. The music was worse because we're watching, like, you know, the images associated, right? I can't recommend that to anybody, bro. Like, the artwork kind of had me sold for a second, like, this could be kind of cool. But, bro, like, I'm nitpicking here, right? We found a few sick bands tonight. A few bands south of the border, kind of sick. A lot of thrash metal shit tonight, which is no problem to me. I mean, I like that kind of stuff, but unfortunately, we didn't get anything tonight that is, like, outstanding, super noteworthy, something that I want to go tell a friend about right now. It's kind of how I gauge this a little bit. Would I recommend this to somebody right fucking now? Would I interrupt somebody's night? Listen to this now. Nope, none of that tonight. You know, a couple of cool, semi-cool finds, but that's just the way she goes on the Metal Archives, guys. You know, you really do never know what you're going to get. Hey, I enjoyed myself. You know, I enjoy connecting with you guys. Again, if you guys think you know what the singular deathcore band I thoroughly enjoy is, try to comment below. Try to guess. I hope you enjoyed episode 15 of the Metal Archives. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you hopefully next week with episode 16. Peace.